Okay, so hey, Facebook fam, I'm trying real hard. Okay, I'm just gonna get into this. Most people know I don't do lives. This is not my thing. I'm not really a video person and all of that. But I felt compelled to do this. Okay, so here we go. So with the whole Amber Geiger thing and the forgiveness thing, everybody has been going back crap crazy over battling between was it okay for her to be forgiven or him to offer forgiveness or whatever that is. Okay, so here's my problem. Everybody who knows me knows, and I'm sorry, but I am who I am. Miss me with that whole forgiveness thing. And let me explain. So today I decided to look up what forgiveness was. Now, first of all, when I was in school, the definition, you cannot define a word by using the word. Okay, that's just how I feel. So the definition of forgiveness is to forgive. Okay, we're gonna move past that. So aside from that, I said, well, let me break it down further and look up the word forgive. So I looked up the word forgive, and the word forgive, wrote it down. I didn't want to miss nothing. Forgive. To excuse, these are the synonyms. Overlook, no, the definition of forgive is to stop feeling angry or resentful for a flaw or mistake. The synonyms are excuse, overlook, disregard, ignore, condone, let go, sanction, tolerate, or indulge. Okay, you cannot tell me that somebody does something to me or to somebody that I love and I should excuse, tolerate, sanction, overlook, or indulge that thing. I'm sorry, you can miss me with that. I understand, and for my Christian people who are going to say, well, Jesus forgave you. Okay, how about this? Anytime that you have to use guilt to try to convince somebody of a way of thinking or a way of being, you probably don't need to be working that particular angle. Because either I'm going to forgive or I'm not. If you got to try to convince me by guilting me to do something, then you need to check what your reasoning behind whatever that is. Here's the other thing. I hear people constantly saying, forgiveness is not for the other person. Forgiveness is for you. Problem is, I didn't order no forgiveness. I did that, so it's not for me. See, I like those things that I ask for that I get. Not those things that people feel like I should have because you feel like I should have it. I did not order forgiveness. I understand, and this is my opinion, completely my opinion, but I also feel like we need to recognize, just like success means things to other people, for me, forgiveness means something else. So, for me, when I think of forgiveness, I don't think of forgiveness. I think of, I can't deal with you no more. You did whatever this is. Assuming or pretending like you're gonna forget that a thing happened. That boy ain't gonna forget his brother's dead. That boy's mama ain't gonna forget that her son is dead. Your nephew, niece, auntie, uncle, mother. Don't nobody forget that those people are gone and that they were taken in such a horrific way. So to ask me to forget that, forgiveness, the way people say, you know, you do it like you put it in a box and you throw it in the ocean. I'm not going to forget somebody did something to my family by putting it in a box and throwing it in the ocean. That's not going to happen. So, for me, people are also under the assumption that you hold on to something and all day, every day, all you do is think about this thing that a person did to you or whatever that is. I don't think about what somebody did to me. What I think about is this is a person who I have no intention, desire, or inclination to ever have any association with ever again whatsoever. I know now that you are a person, hey, Pittman, you are a person that I do not want any part of. You are not a good person, and that's what I connect to you. I'm not sitting around all day. People have done some shady, scandalous, ugly, unnecessary, lots of things to me in my life. And if you think that I sit around all day, every day saying, Juju did that thing in 1972, and I ain't gonna forget. I know Lisa May took my shoe. I'm not doing any of those things. That's not what's happening. What I recognize is forgiveness for me is I'm not somewhere coming for you. That's not what I'm doing. What I'm doing is allowing you to live your life where you live it, and ensuring that I live mine over here, and neither the twins tell me. That's forgiveness for me. But for all the people who keep feeling like the only way for you to be a good person, a good Christian, is for you to forgive because Jesus forgave and all that, I'm sorry. Based on what the definition of forgiveness is, I don't offer forgiveness, especially for something as horrendous as you taking somebody from me with no good earthly reason. If my somebody did something to you, you know, hey, you get what you get. But my person, whoever my person is, if they're over here minding their business and they're doing nothing to you, for you to expect that you sit down, cry some tears, and I'm supposed to let that go, I got nothing for you. I can't help you with that. Everybody says that, you know, for the rest of their life, they're going to have to deal with that. So how about this? Opposed and putting the onus on me for this person to be okay with what they did, let that person work that out between them and their God, and let me be able to do the best that I can do in going on with my life. My husband posted an article today talking about, from Psychology Today, talking about forgiveness, and it went through a whole thing, and it gave a lot of info. Hey, my niece baby. It went through a whole thing and gave a whole lot of information on the reason for forgiveness and how people process and all of that different stuff. And again, that is wonderful. All I'm saying is that is not who I am. And please stop making, one of the things I noticed about in this whole trial thing is all of, and I'm sorry, so many black folks who were Christians are like, yay, look at you, able to let that go. You forgave her. That is so awesome. And all of the white people who were like, look at that. Look at him doing that thing and being so great. And that's beautiful. But all the other black folks is like, how many times do we have to say it's okay? And how many times do we have to let it go? Tolerate it. Indulge in it. Sanction it. I'm sorry. Stop it. We're not doing that. We don't need to keep doing that. Again, when you do something to me, let however that goes fall on you. However that gets worked out, fall on you. Leave me to just trying to make it through. And like I said, for those people who are bitter and angry and you out here trying to get revenge and all that, I still am not telling you to forgive a person, but what I am saying is you work on whatever you do so your life can continue. That's what's important. And forgiveness is not always necessarily the thing. Sometimes it's just, hey, I just got to be all right in my space. If somebody did something, somebody robbed me, I don't forgive that dude who robbed me. You stuck a gun in my face. No, I don't forgive you. We're not cool. We're not gonna do any of those things. But guess what? I do the best I can to say, okay, I made it through, and let me keep moving in my life. That's the best I got for all of those people who keep forcing and telling people you're not a good person if you don't forgive another person for doing something to you. How about let's get on the bandwagon of going after the people who did something and saying you need to apologize or you wrong for that? Ain't nobody saying none of that. The whole weight of an incident is on the other person to forgive, or on the victim. Really? I'm sorry. I can't with that. So again, this wasn't gonna be long. A lot of people ain't gonna feel me on this. And again, I'm one of them people, my credit's good. I don't need no cosigner. I'm okay if nobody agrees with me. You have every right. But please acknowledge the fact that as just like you have every right, I have every right to feel how I feel. And if forgiveness is a part of my path and not part of my walk. Don't try to guilt me or make me feel like I'm less than a person, because that's not the path I'm on. It's true. I am truly all about that. Let's be enlightened. But for me, that particular bulb in my enlightenment, that bulb don't work. Nope, I don't. So I wish well all of those who can forgive. I'm praying, as they say, you know, for your strength and your whatever that is. But it's okay if you don't feel like I'm a good person, because I am tired of watching my people have to always bear the brunt of somebody else's actions. I can't keep having it for you. I can't keep making excuses for you. I can't keep indulging. I can't keep condoning. I can't keep tolerating. I'm sorry. So everybody, enjoy the rest of your day. God bless. Love y'all madly. Out.